So, everybody that listens to this regularly, this is the first panel show we're going to do. And if you did listen to the Manco Wellbeing series last year, you'll know of this sort of multi-format that I've done before. But this is a slightly different version where we have questions from the Instagram audience, and I bring on previous guests from various other episodes to come together as one. It's going to be really, really, really cool today. And I thought to myself, who shall I choose for this first episode? Well, obviously, all of the amazing men that I've met along the way.
So to me, Owen, self-awareness is the art of knowing oneself. It's the ability to look at yourself, to have a perspective and clarity whenever you reflect on who you are, where you're headed, where you've been, and just really being able to take a step back and say, yeah, I know this guy.
When the camera switched on, was there any nerves, or were you just, when you're in the right space, you can just flow? What was it like?
Up because my first newscast, I wasn't even supposed to go live. The meteorologist was late, and I was kind of just in there, and they're like, Joe, you got to do, it was the 5 o'clock, like big newscast. We're the #1 station in the area. And at the end, I'm at the desk with the anchor, and I say something. I can't remember right now what it was, but it was the dumbest thing you could ever say. And I remember just sitting there and smiling at the end thinking, oh my God, what did I just do to myself? This is my first time ever. But then, that was it though, because then after that, I was like, wait a second, it really wasn't that bad, and if that's the worst, then here we go.
For example, there may be someone who comes to me and goes, I'm stupid. And I'm like, This is another thing which I like to do is I say, well, F or F, is it fact or is it feeling? And with something like, I'm stupid, I'm like, that's a feeling. It's not an objective fact. The water is wet, that's a fact. We can work with that. I am stupid is a feeling. Okay, where's that coming from? And then, usually I can be like, well, here's 5 reasons why you're not stupid.
These underlying programs and belief systems that we're not even aware of under all of this, under these layers, does that play a part? Does that play out without us even realizing that we have a confidence issue? It's underneath. There's a story there.
I just think it's very important for us to realize that our ability to navigate through life, wherever we're at in life, is going to begin with knowing who we are. When you know who you are, then you'll know what to do. And so wherever any of our listeners are at in their journey, I just encourage them to take the time to really get to know themselves.
Realizing that it's okay to suck when you start something. You don't have to be the expert right away. Like the first time I meditated, I couldn't do it. Tried to meditate, I'm like, I can't do this. I don't get it. At the same time, first time I tried to do like breath retention, breath work. Longest I could hold my breath was maybe like 20, 30 seconds.
Internally, look at your triggers. Look when you're getting triggered and try to notice what's behind the trigger. There's a root under every single trigger. You'll learn a lot from that. You'll learn a lot from moments of anger. Notice when you're getting angry. Notice when you have this outburst that you've lost control, and see if you can grab it. If you can, you might lose yourself in the moment, but if you can grab it and start to notice it, jot down what it was. And then, if you have to play out the emotions, play them out. Dream interpretations. So look at your dreams, journal your dreams, and don't try to interpret them, but just journal them, write them down.
Anyway, guys, this has been amazing so far. We do have our Q&A coming up. So after this little interlude of music, we will crack on with some of the questions. So we'll see you shortly. Some music will play. Right. Does anyone want to go to the restroom or grab a drink?